What is up, you beautiful happy hustlers out there? Cary Jack here, and I hope you are crushing the day. And I want you to know real quick that the more specific, the more terrific. And that goes for pretty much everything in your life right now. More specificity reigns supreme. And I want to share with you how you could become more specific with both your business, both your personal life, and everything in between, and specifically discussing the Reticular Activating System. This is a part of the brain that will actually help you attract the things that you desire. So we're going to get right into it. This is a very important topic. This is something that my buddy Rory Vaden, he's co-founder of Brand Builders Group, Hall of Fame speaker, New York Times bestselling author. He was talking about this concept of the more specific, the more terrific. And he was discussing it in the frame of reference in regards to referrals, okay? Because referrals in your business are oftentimes your best customers. They are your most desirable, new attracted customers because they have that word of mouth referral, and oftentimes they're a warm lead. They are, really a better person to serve because they know what you do and they know how you do it, and they've gotten a testimonial or social proof from someone they trust. So what he was saying is the more specific, the more terrific when it comes to referrals. And he said, tell people the type of person that you actually want to do business with. Tell them what you do, who you do it for, and then ask people if they can introduce you to that type of person. So rather than saying, I want to serve, entrepreneurs, right? That's great, but it's also too vague. People can't oftentimes really find in their memory bank of their network an entrepreneur just out the blue. But if you say, hey, I love to serve, heart-centered, purpose-driven, male online entrepreneurs who are making over six figures, that's more specific. That's more terrific, right? So you have to be very clear on the target that you are seeking and looking to, attract when it comes to your avatar specifically. And I want you to think about this. There's three types of avatars. You have your primary target avatar, you have your secondary target avatar, and then you have your tertiary target avatar. Now, sure, you can serve other people, but I want you to specifically create those three types of avatars when you are looking to attract your perfect avatars because they are going to fall into one of those three categories. Obviously, you want to attract your primary perfect target avatar as the initial best option. But then there'll be a group of people who you can serve who will fall into your secondary and then your tertiary tiers. So it's really important to know what are the characteristics of the person that you really can help solve that problem for. And I'll just use an example in my own life. So recently, I was very specific with the type of individual that I wanted to attract on my Montana Mastermind Epic Camping Adventures. I go into who exactly this is for. Well, this is for, again, purpose-driven, male entrepreneurs making over six figures who are mentally and physically capable of hiking 10 plus miles, who don't have any medical conditions, who pass the beer test, meaning I'd actually have to want to get a beer with you, who aren't, douche sissies. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to take those type of people into the wilderness with me. So I was very specific. And wouldn't you know it, that's who I attracted recently. Even just last week, I attracted a really amazing client. And this person ended up, joining my other programs and the Happy Hustle Club that I offer. This Montana Mastermind is a piece to the puzzle of the Happy Hustle Club, because most of the individuals who are part of the Happy Hustle Club have been on or are going on Montana Masterminds. But this is something that I could see in my own life. I attracted this person because I was very specific, which is more terrific. Okay, now I want to get into a little bit of the science here. So there's something called the Reticular Activating System, the RAS. Okay, the human brain has, this RAS, and it is responsible for filtering out all of the inputs from our senses down to those it thinks are important for us and important for us to know about. Okay, and if we didn't have a RAS, we wouldn't be able to concentrate on what's important because we just have so much influx of data and variables coming at our, everyday existence. So it is incredibly powerful, and it can be trained to help, our lives and how we live them in ways that we didn't even think, specifically when it comes to referrals. And I want you to just think about this example, and I'm sure this has happened to you because it's happened to pretty much everybody, but you are in the market for a car, right? And you're like, oh, you know what? I'm thinking about getting a Tesla or whatever. Next thing you know, you just start seeing Teslas everywhere. You're like, oh man, everyone's got a Tesla. Look at this person and this person and this person. But before that, you didn't realize how many Teslas were on the road because you didn't actually plug into your RAS, your Reticular Activating System, that Teslas were important to you. Therefore, when you did, the RAS inside your brain, that, Reticular Activating System, actually made Teslas more important. Therefore, you notice them more frequently. And this is what you can do with your business, with your referrals specifically. It's something super cool that I would even challenge you as a little, happy hustle test, is actually prepare a specific referral request this week. So actually think about a specific individual that you want to serve this week, and someone who maybe can join your business, or maybe it can be a client that you want to attract. You could even think about a team member that you want to attract. But this is a specific referral that you want to attract in your business, and write the characteristics of that person down. Okay, if it is, a purpose-driven male online entrepreneur, 28 to 38, making over six figures, who wants to achieve blissful balance and avoid burnout, kind of like who I serve, then great. Be specific about who you want to attract. And then my good buddy, Chris Tuff, he wrote a book about it, but he said something in terms of mask your ask in the dream. Okay, mask your ask in the dream. So when it comes time to actually referring people or asking for referrals, more specifically, you can actually mask your ask in the dream. So you can tell your inner circle or your family or your friends, you could say, hey, it's my dream to serve more purpose-driven male online entrepreneurs making over six figures. Do you by chance know anyone who would be in that category that you could potentially introduce me to? It would be amazing and so greatly appreciated. And by the way, we have a 10% referral program. So if this person that you refer actually ends up signing up for anything that we offer, well, you get a kickback. So that's an easy way to mask your ask in the dream in a non-scammy, sleazy way, and just keep it real, saying, hey, I want to serve more people. Maybe you even have a dream. Hey, I have a dream to bring on a COO, an integrator, someone who can really come into my business and help with operations and admin and organization, and someone who has experience working with a personal brand business like myself. Do you by chance know any COOs who might fit that bill? Oh, yeah, actually, you should meet my friend Tommy. He's taken 3 personal brand businesses to the next level, blah, 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 right? That's how you can mask your ask in the dream, and you can also start to be more specific and terrific with what you actually want to accomplish. Okay. So this is, something I really wanted to bring to your awareness, something that can really help you start the happy hustle, more specifically a life that you love, being very intentional with what you're asking for. And this goes for your goals as well. Being specific with what your target is, what the objective is, and how you're actually going to achieve it. They talk about SMART goals, right? SMART meaning specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Do not waste your time setting a goal that's not a SMART goal. Okay? You have to be specific with what you want to accomplish, right? And then you need to be, very deliberate with how you're going to get it. So set smart goals and then reverse engineer that process on how to actually achieve it. Spend the time being very clear with what you want. Actually write it out. Like, that's how your RAS, your Reticular Activating System, can help you achieve that desired outcome. And same thing goes with your relationships in your personal life. What kind of relationship you actually want? What kind of, husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or son or brother or, sister or daughter, whatever. What kind of person do you want to be? Be specific in terms of what you want to be and who you want to be and how you want to show up. Because the more specific, the more terrific. Hey, that's right. I know it's cheesy, but it is true. So I hope this helped. I hope you got some value from this one. It really is something that you can train your brain to just be very specific and very clear. And then you will watch the universal laws help you achieve that. Like the law of attraction, which is, pretty legit. It is a real thing. If you actually look up some of these universal laws, like gravity, that's a real thing. There's very specific universal laws that can help you achieve your desired outcome when you are clear on what it is you're after. So again, I hope you got some value. Share this with someone who can actually benefit from it. Maybe someone who needs to be a little more specific and in turn terrific, so they can start to happy hustle a life that they absolutely love, full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. And if you want to know more about how to happy hustle, let me tell you, this book could be the answer. This is my book, of course, a little shameless plug. It's The Happy Hustle, 10 Alignments to Avoid Burnout and Achieve Blissful Balance. And we talk about goal setting and getting in this book. And you can actually get it for free right now at thehappyhustlebook.com. Just help out with shipping and handling, and we'll send it right to your door. So I highly recommend, regardless if you get the book or not, just being more specific with what you want in this life, both for your personal life and your professional life. Therefore, you can be more terrific. All right, y'all, I am out. I'm Cary Jack. Thank you so much for your time and just watching and listening to this. If you didn't know and you're just listening to the audio version, check us out on YouTube. We got Cary Jack, The Happy Hustler YouTube, which is so awesome. We're coming up on close to 100,000 subscribers, which I'm so honored for each and every one of you guys. So check out the video version if you're just listening to the audio. But I appreciate and love the crap out of all y'all. Now get out there and happy hustle a life you love, full of that passion, that purpose, and positive impact. Peace and love.